Yes. Yeah, please.
Good morning, everybody. Respected dignitaries, Dr. T. Somashekhar, Chairman, Indian Academy Education Trust, and Mrs. Bharti, Secretary, Indian Academy Education Trust, in absentia, Dr. Srinidhi K. Parthasarathy, Chief Operating Officer, Indian Academy Group of Institutions, Dr. E. Jerome Xavier, Principal, Indian Academy Degree College Autonomous, heads of various departments, faculty members, parents, and dear students. I, Shubha Bhadran, from Department of Genetics, extend a genial welcome to all of you to the inauguration of the academic year 2020-21 for the first year degree students through online platform. This is a much awaited event in every student's life, the beginning of a new journey. Indian Academy has been intently embracing the relentless pursuit of innovation and owing to its dynamism and persistence for seeking and adopting cutting-edge methods to ameliorate the quality of higher education has established itself as one of the leading institutions in the city. We at Indian Academy not only give our students the best, but also make sustained efforts to inculcate in them a tough mindset with great determination and passion for success, and at the same time maintaining focus on social responsiveness. Let us begin the formal program. Prayer is the exercise of drawing on the grace of God. Let us begin the program by invoking the Almighty with this invocation by Mrs. Indrani from Department of Commerce. I request everyone to kindly rise.
ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ್ವರ ನಿನಗೆ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪ್ರಣಾಮ ಸ್ಮರಿಸುವೆ ನಿನ್ನಯ ದಿವ್ಯ ನಾಮ ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ್ವರ ನಿನಗೆ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪ್ರಣಾಮ ಸ್ಮರಿಸುವೆ ನಿನ್ನಯ ದಿವ್ಯ ನಾಮ ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ್ವರ ನಿನಗೆ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪ್ರಣಾಮ ವಿಘ್ನ ವಿನಾಶಕ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಪ್ರದಾಯಕ ವಿದ್ಯೆಯ ನೀಡು ಶ್ರೀ ವರದಾಯಕ ವಿಘ್ನ ವಿನಾಶಕ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಪ್ರದಾಯಕ ವಿದ್ಯೆಯ ನೀಡು ಶ್ರೀ ವರದಾಯಕ ಚರಣ ಕಮಲ ನಿನ ಪೂಜಿಪೆ ಅನುದಿನ ಚರಣ ಕಮಲ ನಿನ ಪೂಜಿಪೆ ಅನುದಿನ ಪಾವನಗೊಳಿಸು ಈ ಶಾಂತಿ ಧಾಮ ಪಾವನಗೊಳಿಸು ಈ ಶಾಂತಿ ಧಾಮ ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ್ವರ ನಿನಗೆ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪ್ರಣಾಮ ಸ್ಮರಿಸುವೆ ನಿನ್ನಯ ದಿವ್ಯ ನಾಮ ವಿಘ್ನೇಶ್ವರ ನಿನಗೆ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪ್ರಣಾಮ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪ್ರಣಾಮ ಪ್ರಥಮ ಪ್ರಣಾಮ.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now request Professor Vanessa Priya, Department of Commerce, to render the welcome address.
People do not come here just to get something. They come here to do something and to make something. That's our promise at Indian Academy Degree College Autonomous, which quotes, "Get ready for life." A warm good morning and a hearty welcome to our respected dignitaries gathered here, virtually and physically here with us, and to our dear first year students and their parents of various streams who are connected with us virtually today due to the COVID norms for the inauguration of the academic year 2021 of the first year degree classes. It's indeed my privilege to specially welcome our Honorable Chairman of Indian Academy Education Trust, Dr. T. Somashekar, and our Secretary of Indian Academy Education Trust, Mrs. Bharati, who has joined us virtually. Welcome you, sir and ma'am. I welcome the heads of the institution. Firstly, Dr. Srinidhi Parthasarathy, our Chief Operating Officer of Indian Academy Group of Institutions. Welcome you, sir. Dr. E. Jerome Xavier, the Principal, Indian Academy Degree College Autonomous. We welcome you, sir. Professor Shalini S., Vice Principal, Indian Academy Degree College Autonomous. Welcome you, ma'am. I extend my welcome to all the heads of various departments and our faculty members. My welcome to each one of you. Every moment is a fresh beginning. It's never too late to become who you want to be. Dear students, live a life that you are proud of. I hope you all have the strength to start over. It is an opportunity to begin more intelligently. My wishes and blessings from the Almighty. Good luck to all of you. Have a pleasant day ahead. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Ms. Vanessa. Leadership is all about being passionate about what you do and having confidence in yourself and your followers, whom you have to motivate and inspire. May I now request our beloved principal, Dr. E. Jerome Xavier, to deliver the inaugural address.
Dearly beloved students of the first year degree programs of Indian Academy Degree College for the academic year 2020 and 21. Wednesday, 14th of October 2020 marks a new beginning in the lives of each one of you who have enrolled yourself to be part and parcel of this Indian Academy Degree College Autonomous. As you step into yet another phase of your youth life, it is going to determine the rest of your life. I want you, my dear students, to realize that only through economy of a nation, only through the knowledge, the economy of a nation can flourish. As we begin this new academic year, I'm sure along with you, the parents too are attending online. We, the heads of all the departments and the heads of IADC-A institution, as a Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Parthasarathy, the COE of Indian Academy Degree College Autonomous, Dr. Nagaraju, all of us join in, wish you a fantastic 3 years of stay here in this college. I thought I will share with you, my dear students, two important aspects which you need to know. The first one, you must know your institution. And the second one, you must know yourself. To know your institution, I'm sure you would have gone through different process and inquiry before you joined this college. As the principal of this college, I want to tell you all, you have made the right choice. And the Bengaluru North University, to which we are affiliated, Indian Academy Degree College Autonomous, is one of the best college. And I want to assure you, you will not regret for having joined this college. Indian Academy Degree College was honored with the autonomous status way back in 2016 in the month of August by University Grant Commission, New Delhi, the Government of Karnataka, and Bangalore University. Then our college also was honored with a special status of Star College way back in 2018 by the Department of Biotechnology, Delhi. Therefore, I assure you, my dear friends, you are in the right place where you will enrich yourself with knowledge, develop your skills and competencies to become the best person you are. In addition to the things that I've shared with you about the college, few more things that you would like to know, and you will be happy, your parents too. Our college is the 12th best college in Bangalore city as per India Today rating, which has appeared in July 2020. When it comes to BBA, our college scores 9th rank, and in terms of arts, 10th rank, and in terms of science too, it is 10th rank. The Outlook magazine, way back in 7th September 2020, ranked Indian Academic Degree College among the Bangalore City colleges, 11th rank in arts, 12th rank in BCA, and 13th rank in BBA. Therefore, I want to tell you once again that you have chosen the right place. Above all, I want to assure you our teaching faculties are the best. They are committed. They constantly revise their knowledge in their respective fields by updating themselves, attending various seminars, conferences, and publishing research papers. A couple of days ago, 2 foreign students had come, and one of them told me, both of them in final year classes, and one of them told me, "Sir, I made a research of colleges which are present in Bangalore North, and I want to tell you, ours is the best college in terms of faculties, the teaching, and the ambience that you have in the college." That is not my words. That is the words of student who has come far away from our own country. Therefore, you, each one of you who have joined this institution, will realize how much true it is. It is up to you to ensure that what others have experienced, having gone through this portal of institution, that you too experience and acquire knowledge, skills, and competencies. Having shared with you some of the vital information about our college, I would like to tell you the second important thing is about your own self. I said knowledge is the key for the economic development of every nation. In the words of one of the inspiring Indian president ever lived, Dr. Abdul Kalam, I quote, "When learning is purposeful, creativity blossoms. When creativity blossoms, thinking emanates. When thinking emanates, knowledge is fully lit. When knowledge is lit, economy flourishes." Unquote. Hence, understanding the words of a great leader like Dr. Abdul Kalam, you must be very clear about your purpose for which you have joined this institution. Your creativity can blossom provided you are willing to take part in everything that you do, giving your mind and heart. And the second thing that he says is, when creativity blossoms, thinking emanates. Thinking is the most important thing for human being. When you stop thinking, you cease to be a human being. And thinking can change your life. Brian Stacy, one of the well-known authors of the United States, has written a book called Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. And in this book, he speaks of what I would like to share with you today. He speaks of the truth about you. You are thoroughly a good person. And we mean it. We, the teachers who are here, we mean that each one of you is fundamentally and basically is a good person. You deserve a wonderful life full of success and happiness, joy and excitement. You are entitled to have happy relationships, excellent health, meaningful work, and financial independence. These are your birthright. This is what your life is meant to include. You are engineered for success and designed to have high levels of self-esteem, self-respect, personal pride. You are extraordinary. You are extraordinary. There has never been anyone exactly like you in all the history of mankind on earth. You have absolutely amazing, untapped talents and abilities that, when properly unleashed and applied, can bring you everything you could ever want in life. You are living at the greatest time in all human history. You are surrounded by abundant opportunities that you can take advantage to realize your dreams. The only real limits on what you can be, do, or have are the limits you place on yourself by your own thinking. Therefore, my dear young friends, you must change your thinking. You are born to win. You are born to be successful. You are born to be great. And as you spend 3 years of your time here, in addition to acquiring knowledge and skills and development, I want you all to acquire values for lifetime. Stephen Covey, again one of the best authors in leadership in the United States, wrote a book for the youth. The book is called The Leader in Me. And in that book, he says there are two greatness in life: the secondary greatness and the primary greatness. The secondary greatness is position, power, wealth, celebrities, and so on. And not all of us can acquire this secondary life, for secondary values. But the first one, what is most important for you is what is called as values. So while secondary greatness is important, we realize that all of us cannot be celebrities. All of us cannot be leaders. All of us cannot acquire the amount of wealth 10% of the world population has. It is true. But all of us, including you and me, can acquire what is called as primary greatness. What is this primary greatness all about? Primary greatness is being loyal, being truthful, being affectionate, being gentle, being kind. These are all universal values. Being lovable person. In order to be a lovable person, you need to love others. You need to respect others. We need to honor, trust. These are called as fundamental values for every human being in the world. And I personally, as the principal of this college, want each one of you to acquire these primary values in life during these 3 years. And these primary values will become foundation for the success of your life. You will have a happy, fruitful, and successful life. I would like to complete that. He also says, while you acquire primary greatness, the secondary greatness, the so-called health, wealth, richness, position, and power will normally fall in line. Therefore, instead of working towards only the secondary greatness, all of you please work towards primary greatness in life. Acquire knowledge, reach the heights of success in your life, bring happiness into your life and to the lives of your family. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Have a fruitful academic year 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Rules and regulations are essential in an educational institution to enable students to remain focused and to bring discipline in the system. I now request our Vice Principal, Professor Shalini, to familiarize our students with the rules and regulations.
Good morning to all. Welcome to the family of Indian Academy. Congratulations to all of you for enrolling undergraduate education. You are one among those few privileged in our country to be in this level of higher studies. I am sure that you will feel proud on being associated with us, and you make us also feel the same thing with your academic excellence. In this process, as an educational institution, we have certain rules and regulations to be followed as a graduating student. Request all of you to listen to the following instructions carefully and to be followed as a student to make your college life a joyful and memorable journey. The rules and regulations to be followed at IADC-A. Strict adherence to the code of conduct and discipline is mandatory. Punctuality is must, and we expect all of you to be on time to all the classes. Once we are going to start the classes online, your heads of the department will tell you the timings. The timetable will be shared with all of you, and when we are allowed to start the offline classes, we expect all of you to be on time. Students are expected to be dressed neatly. A formal attire is compulsory on all the days for boys and girls. Wearing ear studs, ugly hairstyle, hair color is strictly not accepted. Every student is required to carry and wear the ID card when you are there in the college premises. It should be shown to the staff or the college officials when it is asked for, especially during examination and during the formal programs in the administrative office and in the library. Whenever it is asked for, you have to produce your ID card. Keeping in line the circular from the Department of Karnataka, use of mobile phone in the college premises is prohibited. Since it is informed not to use the mobile phone inside the classroom or in the corridors, students are expected to follow the rules and regulations. If required, mobile phones can be used only with the permission of the concerned faculty members for e-learning activities. Yes, of course, now most of you will be attending the online classes with the use of mobile phone, but once you are back to campus, using the mobile phone without prior permission of the teacher is not allowed. Once the mobile phone is, once the mobile phone is confiscated, it will not be returned to the students for the whole semester. Possession of mobile phones and the electronic devices during the examination is considered as malpractice. Students must ensure 90% of attendance in each subject that is taught as per the rules and regulations. If they don't follow, they will not be allowed for autonomous examinations. Inform the class teacher and HOD in advance when you are applying for a long leave. Student, if you fail to maintain minimum 50% of attendance, it is considered as a skipping case and you will be asked to rejoin or repeat the complete semester. Please make a note. You should have minimum 90% of attendance, including the online classes, so that you are eligible to write the examination. And if you have less than 50% of the attendance, you will not be allowed to attend the next semester classes. You will ask to repeat the semester or you have to rejoin. There is no provision for marriage, maternity, medical leave. Hence, on request on these matters will not be considered. Important notices, notifications, circulars, all that will be displayed in the separately allocated notice boards. The information corners at the campus, students are expected to make a practice of visiting these places regularly. Now, since it is online classes, you can visit the college website, ERP. There is an app available. Your HOD and class teachers will inform about it. You can also collect the information or you can be with our college Facebook page and Instagram as an active member. It is the duty of the student simultaneously to inform your parents and guardian about the happenings, the communications in the college. Ragging is a punishable offense. It is strictly prohibited during your online classes and also when you are there in the campus. Of course, it is applicable in the hostel, play area, parking lot, in all the other college premises. Students found ragging will be liable for strict actions like rustication, dismissal, expulsion from the college. Students are liable to strict disciplinary action. Even it can go to the extent of suspension if found smoking in the campus or in possession of the same thing or under the influence of tobacco products, drugs or alcohol. and girls are expected, you are expected to conduct yourself with dignity and maturity in their interpersonal skills or interpersonal relationships. They must observe the norms of decency and propriety. Act of violence and harassment is strictly prohibited. Carry yourself with a lot of dignity when you are moving around the campus or when you are there in the classroom. Students must pay the semester and examination fees in time, failing which, listen to this very carefully, parents who are here, you must pay the semester fees and the examination fees on time. The notifications will be there in the college website, and also it will be intimated and equal, no, in a regular basis through circulars. Please ask your ward when is the due date and it has to be paid on time. If they are not paying the examination fees, you will not be allowed to appear for the examination. Any defaulters, it can go to the extent of repeating the entire semester. The campus must be clean at all the times. Littering or defacing the walls or the college property, damaging the college property, ICT facilities is considered as an offense, and strict action will be taken against such group of students. Parents and guardians can visit the campus with prior intimation. Requests are expected to be kindly adhere to the security requirements prescribed. Since because of the COVID, you will be asked to follow certain norms and guidelines as per the government orders, and they can meet principal and HOD or class teachers during the visiting hours. For the visiting hours, you can visit the college website where you get the information. Of course, you can also write to us through the official mail IDs that will be shared. You can write to principal, you can write to HODs also. Students must cultivate the practice of using college library, lab facilities, research facilities available in the campus. They are expected to spend their free time in the library where they can refer to the books, read newspapers, and make use of internet facilities. Of course, students have the internet facilities available in our college library. Please use it to the maximum. After the class hours, students are expected not to remain in the campus unless there is a function or a program or you are asked to remain. And the rehearsal for those programs and the game practices must be kept only after the class hours. Limited parking place is provided for students and staff. The same needs to be utilized on first come first serve basis. Otherwise, a strict discipline will be imposed on the students, and we ask you to maintain the same decorum even during the parking, even in the parking area also. Students must approach and talk to the teaching and non-teaching fraternity in a respectful manner. There should be complete silence in the corridor during the class hours. Students must not loiter in the corridors during the class hours. No student is allowed to leave the lecture hall without the permission when they are in the college. Association functions and cultural programs will be held only after the class hours. Practice for these programs, it is with the permission of the class teacher or the HOD. Without prior permission, outsiders are not allowed inside the campus. Yes, congratulations, my dear student. It was a small list of the rules and regulations to be followed. Once you fall in line with all these things, your stay will be a joyful learning. Congratulations and hearty welcome to Indian Academy Group of Institutions. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now request Professor Rajan. May I now request Professor Rajan, Head Department of Microbiology, to brief us on the autonomous system post-matrix.
Good morning, dear parents and my dear students. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to take you through what your wards are going to study, experience in our college, in our institution. To start with, let me start with the Department of Commerce. I'm going to expose various matrices. I'm going to give you the skeleton of each department, all put together. Commerce, then followed by business administration, followed by computer applications, and so on. To start with, if you take it in this particular academic year, the commerce course is spread across 6 semesters, wherein all your wards in the first and the second semester will be studying 4 major subjects along with English and the opted language. And your your children will also study non-core subjects. In the first semester, they will be studying ICH, that is Indian Constitution and History, and from the first semester to the 4th semester, your wards will as well be studying co-curricular and extracurricular simultaneously in all spread across simultaneously in all the 4 semesters. Going to the second semester, children will be studying English, opted language, and again 4 major subjects, wherein the non-core they will be studying in semester 2 is going to be environment and public health. Getting down to semester 3, it is English again and opted language, followed by 5 core subjects, 5 major subjects, and they will as well be studying science and society as their non-core paper. In semester 4, they will study English again, opted language, followed by 5 major subjects and PDE, that is personality development, and followed by CCE is what. And in the 5th semester, there are no languages offered for this for the students. So they will be studying 4 core papers plus 2 elective papers. And the elective 1 and 2 are given in the bottom columns. Students get to study from 4 elective papers, that is accounting and taxation, finance, banking and insurance, and marketing as well. So these 4 electives are the electives which a student can choose right at the 5th semester and applies for the 6th semester as well. So they will be studying what we understand as elective 1 and 2 is the students have to choose as their elective 1 subject and elective as another subject from the total of 4 elective groups. And coming down to the semester 6, what happens is they study 6 major subjects plus elective 1 and elective 2, and they as well study value education as their non-core papers. This is the complete course matrix of the commerce students from semester 1 to semester 6. Moving on to the business administration department. Here again, the course structure is little bit similar, but there is a slight difference when it comes to non-core papers and the number of major papers they study right from the semester 3 itself. Starting with semester 1, they study English, opted language, and when it comes to language, they have French, they have additional English, they have Kannada or Hindi to choose upon. So apart from the languages, they get to study 4 major subjects, 1 non-core paper. Here again, across the departments, if we see, semester 1, they will be studying Indian Constitution as their non-core paper. As I already referred with Department of Commerce, even in the case of business administration, starting from semester 1 to semester 4, they as well study about co-curriculum and extracurriculum as one more extra paper. A point to ponder here is what is very important to note for the parents and the students here is every single student is supposed to pass themselves. They are supposed to successfully score passing marks and above when it comes to non-co papers or co-curriculum and extracurriculum to successfully score the degree at the end of semester 6. Coming to semester 2, students again learn English, opted language, followed by 4 major subjects, and they as well study environment and public health as the non-co paper, followed by CCE. Getting down to semester 3, there, starting from the second year, they will be exposed more to their major subjects. So wherein they study English, language, and 5 core major subjects, followed by science and society as their non-co paper. In semester 4, again, the structure is same, where they study English, language, 5 major papers, whereas the only difference here is they study personal development as their non-co paper. And in semester 5, they study, in semester 5, there are no English and language offered again. So straightforward, they study only major papers. So to start with, they study 4 major papers like commerce is the business administration as well. Here again, students get to study elective 1 and elective 2. So the options to elect for in terms of elective 1 and elective 2 are finance, human resource, and marketing. So every student, when they get down to 5th semester, they have to choose elective 1 and 2 out of these 3 offered elective groups. Then finally, at the 5th semester, they as well study culture, diversity, and society as their non-co paper. Getting down to semester 6, there again, they study 4 major subjects, followed by elective 1 and 2. I've already told you what are the elective options available: finance, human resource, and marketing. Then finally, they as well study value education as one of the very important papers, because it makes more sense when they study at the end of the 6th semester. When they study value education, it makes a big difference in the students. Moving ahead to the computer applications, Bse. Unlike the commerce and the management, in Bse, we have quite a lot of labs, practical papers. So starting with semester 1, they study English, language, and they study 3 major subjects, followed by 2 practical lab subjects. And at the 1st semester, they as well study environment and public health as one among their non-co paper. And let me repeat that from semester 1 to 4, they again study co-curriculum and extracurriculum, which is mandatory for every student to pass these non-core as well as co-curriculum and extracurriculum papers. Moving to semester 2, they study again English, opted language, 3 major subjects, followed by 2 practical papers. And the non-co paper they study is Indian Constitution. Moving ahead with semester 3, they again study English, language, 3 major papers, 2 practical papers, and they study culture and cultural diversity as their non-co paper in semester 3. In semester 4, again, they study English, language, 3 major papers which are assigned under semester 4, 2 practical papers, and personality development as their non-co paper under semester 4. Wherein when it comes to semester 5 and 6, they do not have any of the English or language papers, wherein they study totally 5 major papers, 2 practical papers, and they as well study one non-core paper, in the form of quantitative aptitude. Apart from that, they as well have an exclusive project lab dedicated for whichever project they have been assigned for and guided with. In semester 6, they have to study only 4 major subjects, followed by 1 practical paper and a full-length project work. Then followed by, they are at the end of these days, since computer literacy is not alone enough for children, for students, simultaneously, they are also exposed with the paper Banking and Finance, where they are able to study, they are able to get good insights about banking and finance. Moving ahead with the Bse courses, this is a course matrix of both life as well as physical sciences put together. In semester 1, students study English, opted language. So suppose if a foreign student has studied Kannada, they opt for Kannada here. If they have studied Hindi, they opt for Hindi here. In case if a student has not studied any of these, so if particularly this is applicable to a foreign students, that when they have not studied any of the Indian languages, then they are eligible to opt for optional English. So these are the array of subjects which are available to choose under the so-called languages across semester 1 to semester 4. So apart from English and language, our students get to study what you see there in major subjects 1.1 and major subject 1.2 is they will be studying 3 majors. So we understand that both in the case of life and physical sciences of BSc, the course structure is such that the students will be studying triple majors. In every semester, they will be exposed to 3 different majors. So under each major, they will be studying 1 theoretical paper and 1 practical paper. So that's what is indicated. What you see in green are theory papers, and what you see in the blue color, shaded in blue, is a practical paper pertaining to each of the majors. So across the semester, they study 3 theory papers and 3 practical papers concerning with the 3 majors what they have chosen for. Then finally, to end with the semester 1, they study environment public health as their non-core paper. And again, across the BSc stream as well, we come across from semester 1 to semester 4 that they will be studying co-curriculum and extracurriculum, where again it is mandatory to get through those subjects as well. In semester 2, the students study English and language. As I already mentioned, here again, they study 3 major papers concerning with whatever they have chosen for, and concerning practical papers. That is 3 major papers and 3 major practicals is what they study. Then at the end of second semester, they study Indian Constitution as their non-core paper. Under semester 3, they study English language, followed by that, again, 3 major papers, 3 major theory and 3 major practical papers is what they study. And a non-core, they study culture and cultural diversity as their non-core, again, followed by co-curriculum and extracurriculum. And a semester 4, again, they study English, language, 3 major subjects, 3 major theoretical subjects, and 3 major practical papers. In the non-core, what they will be engaged with is personality development. Under semester 5, they do not have any English or language to be opted for semester 5. So there, what happens is the students will be studying 2 practical papers pertaining to 1 paper and 2 theory papers pertaining to a single major. That is, in each major, for example, genetics, biochemistry, microbiology, if we take, for example, they will study 2 theory papers and 2 practical papers under genetics, 2 theory again and 2 practical papers under biochemistry. Similarly, 2 theory and 2 practical papers under microbiology. So this will be the course structure for semester 6 and semester 5. Whereas when to end with semester 5, they will be as well studying banking and finance, because nowadays we see our students slowly moving, some of them, maybe 5 to 10% of the students opting later on when they want to go for their post-graduation. This particular paper will be useful when they move ahead in case if they want to pursue MBA and courses like that, because a BSc student is still eligible. Now, coming down to semester 6, the course structure is same here. That is, they will be studying totally 6 theory major papers and 6 practical major papers. Finally, with entrepreneurship and development as a non-core paper. Coming down to the humanities, that is arts departments, we have a very big array of combinations available to choose from. Say a few journalism, political science, tourism studies, we have psychology, and many such 5 or different major to choose from under the BA streams. Now, under semester 1, the students get to study English language, the language which has been opted by the student, and 3 major subjects and 1 non-core paper. Here again, under the arts curriculum as well, the students have to study co-curriculum and extracurriculum from semester 1 to semester 4. So when we take across semester 1 to semester 4, the course structure is similar, where they will be studying 3 major subjects. And there will be a different non-core paper. In semester 1, they will study environment and public health. In semester 2, they will be studying Indian Constitution. Under semester 3, they will be studying science and society. And under semester 4, they will be studying personality development. When it comes to semester 5 and 6, a student gets to study almost 6 major papers, 2 pertaining to each of their opted disciplines. And they end the semester 5 with banking and finance, whereas when it comes to semester 6, there again, they study 6 major subjects and end with entrepreneurship and innovation as a non-core paper. But this structure will be slightly different for those students who had opted psychology as one of their majors, because only in the case of psychology, those students will be additionally studying practical papers. For every single theory paper they study, there will be 1 additional practical paper they will be studying across from semester 1 to semester 6. So when it comes to CAA marks, when it comes to being an autonomous institution, we have a continuous internal assessment system. So what does that mean? Is students will not be given or offered their internal marks only by 1 slot. They will be continuously assessed for throughout the semester before getting awarded with the internal assessment marks. So the split up of internal assessment mark are as follows. Students will be able to score marks for their regularity in attendance. There will be 2 assignments and they have to complete 2 assignments and submit them. Then they as well have mid-semester coming up somewhere in the mid of the semester, as it says. So the marks what the students score in their mid-semester marks counts, and finally to end with the preparatory exam or end semester exam marks also will be considered. So these are the criteria based on which every single student will be given marks in every other subject they have opted, or every discipline what they have opted for, and this is applicable for both core papers and non-core papers as well. Thank you. My sincere thanks to the parents and dear students. Congratulations to all of you for enrolling yourself as students and becoming a part of Indian Academy family. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Rajan. Now it's time for the students to know your head of the department. I request our principal to introduce the HODs.
Dear students, before you come into campus, you will have online classes, and faculty members belonging to your respective departments will take classes. Hopefully, for the first time at least, they will appear on the video so that you can see them. But here we have with us the heads of all the departments. Under the undergraduate program, we have 18 departments, and under postgraduate, we have 14 departments. The heads of the department are the leaders, and therefore the performance of the department is purely based on their leadership. And I can assure you, all our heads of the departments are abled and well qualified. Some of them have experience from corporate, multinational companies, industries, and so on. Therefore, I can assure you, under their leadership, all of you will do very well. Why should you know the heads of the department? For every need of yours, whether it is academics, non-academics, anything to do with discipline, any issues, problems in the class, outside the class, everything has to be reported through the class teacher to the heads of the department. It is the heads of the department who will take the decision. And in case they have any difficulties, then we will come in and help them out. Therefore, it is important that you know all the heads of the department, not only your own head of the department. To begin with, I would like to introduce the vice principal and the head of the Department of Business Administration. You can come here. As they call you, please come to the center of this table. Professor Shalini is in the field of higher education for the last 15 years. She holds MA Economics degree from Bangalore University, and in addition to that, she also holds postgraduate degree in business administration. Currently, she is pursuing her research, which means PhD, in Bharathidasan University. She is the head of the Department of Business Administration for the last 5 years, and she has been successfully doing her leadership role in creating new leaders in business administration through you, the young minds. And she has a team of 7 members who will assist her to teach you all. Thank you, ma'am.
Hearty welcome to all of you, my dear students.
I would like to then introduce the controller of examination. When you come, please remove your mask. Yes. The controller of examination is Dr. Nagaraju, who has almost 4 decades of experience in the field of higher education. Prior to be here with us at Indian Academy Degree College, Dr. Nagaraju was with Bse College as professor of physics as well as vice principal. She is a hardcore physics teacher. She loves teaching, but we have forced him to be the controller of examination from 2016 when we became autonomous. Thank you, sir. A hearty welcome to you.
Yes. Dear students, wish you all the best. Try to understand these subjects very well, and at the same time try to score very good marks in your examination. Again, I wish you all the best and joining our institution. Thank you.
I will randomly introduce from my right side. Yes, the next head of the department is Department of Undergraduate Commerce, that is BCom. UG Commerce is one of the biggest department, not one of the biggest department in the campus, both from the point of student strength as well as staff. It is headed by Professor Sushma Sri. She has industry experience, that is, she was in banking for almost 10 years and then joined Indian Academic Degree College way back in 2013. And hearty welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. A warm welcome to all the students, all the very best.
Yes, Department of Computer Science is yet another bigger department, is led by Professor Anuradha, who is the head of the department. And she has done MCA in computer applications. And at present, she's pursuing her PhD in computer applications. She is heading the department almost for the last 10 years. A hearty welcome to you, ma'am.
Hearty welcome to all students. Wish you all the best. Have a successful stay in Indian Academy and may you soar high.
The next one I would like to introduce is the veteran of Indian Academic Degree College. She belongs to you all. All of you will learn English. And therefore, you will be under the leadership of Professor Geeta Ravi, who heads the Department of English. Ma'am is with the institution from almost, I think, from the foundation of this college, way back from 1994. Thank you, ma'am. A hearty welcome to you.
Welcome to you all. We are there for you all. Have a wonderful time in Indian Academy family.
Department of Zoology is headed by Professor Sangeeta Annie. Professor Sangeeta Annie is again a senior most faculty member. She is also the coordinator for IQAC, Internal Quality Assurance Cell. As head of the Department of Zoology, as well as coordinator of IQAC, she has been doing an excellent job in this campus. Hearty welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir, and a warm welcome to all the students. I wish to tell you one thing: success depends on how far you are disciplined. Be disciplined in your life. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Department of Humanities, generally known as Arts, has 4 or 5 departments amalgamated together as one group. So we call it as Department of Humanities. It is headed by Professor Deepa. Professor Deepa holds postgraduate degree in political science from Bangalore University. In addition to that, she holds lots of responsibility in the institution, particularly in terms of examination, IQAC, and so on. She is one of the most dedicated faculty members I have seen in the campus. She will be available almost from 9 to 6 in the campus to you, particularly the students of humanities. Hearty welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Welcome, dear students. All the best.
The Department of Applied Genetics. You, my dear life science students, you will see this madam often in the lab. And she is none other than Dr. Vanitha Ji. Dr. Vanitha Ji holds master's degree in zoology and PhD again in zoology. However, since she has great interest and has experience in the field of applied genetics, she is the head of the Department of Applied Genetics, and she is here with us almost for the last 12 years. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of Department of Genetics, I heartily welcome all first-year students. I wish you very all the best for fruitful stay of 3 years at Indian Academic Degree College Autonomous. Welcome, students.
Professor Shamsundar, sir, please. We have a senior faculty with us who has joined us recently. Dr. Shamsundar heads the Department of Chemistry, and he will also be in charge of biochemistry. Therefore, life science students, you will see Professor Shamsundar both in theory class and practical classes. He was with the government DHT Home Science College for many years. Having completed his service with the government colleges, now he has joined us during this academic year. Hearty welcome to you, sir.
Thank you very much, my dear students. Hearty welcome to this Indian Academy of Sciences. So I want to give a small advice to all the students. Be honest, respect your parents, then respect your teachers. If you put 4 years in your education, 40 years, your life will be very good. That is my analysis. I wish you all the best and happy stay in this institution. Thank you very much.
Professor Kantama, please. We have Postgraduate Department of Commerce, which has MCOM as well as MCOM Finance, which is headed by Dr. Kantimadinathan. Dr. Kantimadinathan was a senior manager in Indian telephone industries. He was with them for almost 20 years. At the same time, he was simultaneously taking guest lectures in Jain University, Christ College, St. Joseph's College of Commerce. And this year, he has joined us as the head of the Department of Postgraduate Degree Course in Commerce. Hearty welcome to you, sir.
Dear students, it's a great welcome to Indian Academic Group of Institutions. We wish you all the best and great success. Thank you.
You are going to see yet again another senior most faculty in the campus. She is Professor Lakshmi Kantama. Professor Lakshmi Kantama is a great disciplinarian and she is a fantastic teacher in mathematics. So you, my dear science students, be prepared to be disciplined by one of the greatest professors in mathematics in the campus. She gives her heart and soul to the subject of mathematics. And hence, I can assure you, you will learn the subject very well. Again, I'm telling you, she is with us for a quite long time. Hearty welcome to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your address. Lovely welcome to all the buds of Indian Academy. I want all of you to go out of the institution with colorful flowers. Thank you all.
Dr. Mayur, please. Languages are equally important as much as the core subject that you will learn. Among the languages, we have Hindi as one of the languages. The Hindi department is headed by Dr. Mahindra Kumar. Dr. Mahindra Kumar is a former student of Bangalore University, completing his postgraduate studies in MA Hindi. He has also completed his PhD in Hindi. Hearty welcome to you, sir.
सभी विद्यार्थियों को हिंदी विभाग की ओर से आपका स्वागत है और आपके भविष्य की मंगलमय कामना करते हुए मैं आपका धन्यवाद अदा करता हूं। थैंक यू।
Kannada Nadu, Namma Nadu. Kannada Bhasha, Namma Bhasha. As long as we are in Karnataka, we belong to Kannada Nadu. And we have Mannina Magano, Professor Mahalingaya with us. He is a gentleman by nature. Again, I say he's a true disciplinarian. She is kind and gentle, but very strong in his subjects. And you, my dear students who are going to learn Kannada, will be extremely happy to have him as your teacher. Hearty welcome to Professor Mahalingaya.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಸರ್. ನಮ್ಮ ವಿದ್ಯಾಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಶುಭವಾಗಲಿ.
Dr. Sibi. Biotechnology. The Department of Biotechnology almost engulfs or encompasses all the life science departments. And this department is headed by Dr. Sibi. Dr. Sibi also is in charge of research. Therefore, he's called as research coordinator. In addition to teaching, he has great passion for research. You, the life science students, must get interested in research if you want to really succeed in life. Therefore, when you go to the Department of Biotechnology, Microbiology, or Genetic and Zoology, you must make sure that you must inculcate the culture of research from these learned professors. Dr. Sibi has also published number of books to his credit. Hearty welcome to Dr. Sibi.
Thank you, sir. Hearty welcome to all the students. I wish you very all the best.
All of us are living in the pandemic world. The cells, the virus is attacking everybody. Here comes the man who attacks the virus. Professor Rajan, who spoke a few minutes ago, heads the Department of Microbiology. Sometime back, I gave a talk and said, microbiology is the department which controls the whole world now. Everyone depends on the Department of Virology in particular and the scientists who are involved in it. Professor Rajan is a fantastic professor who communicates well to the students. He gels well with the students. Hence, you, my dear life science students, you'll be happy to have him as your teacher, and he too will inspire you, particularly in the field of research and higher education. Hearty welcome to Professor Rajan.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of the Department of Microbiology, I extend a warm welcome to you all, my dear students. And I want you all to remember always, aim high, hit high. Thank you.
You, my dear students, I know very well, you like to travel, you enjoy trips to various places, particularly places like Goa, Mangalore, where our beaches are there. You are not told that we have a department called Department of Tourism and Travel. We have integrated program of 5 years, but soon we will be introducing a 2-year master's degree in travel and tourism program. This department at present is headed by Professor Mukunda. Professor Mukunda is in charge of this department called MTTM, Master of Tourism and Travel Management Studies. And we have a small group of students, but as I said, soon we'll have a master's degree, and many of you who are particularly joining commerce, business management, and computer science, or even humanities, can take up this course in Masters in Travel and Tourism, and you can have a great career. Hearty welcome to Professor Mukunda.
Thank you, sir. Hearty welcome to all the students. Thank you.
Mr. Kiran, yes. Here comes the wealth of knowledge and wealth of information. He heads. He might look small in stature, but he is heading the most important place in the campus, which is library. Our library is one of the best library I have seen in Bangalore city. Not in terms of size, but in terms of volumes of book, and in terms of number of software that's available, number of online journals available, and number of applications which are friendly and students oriented. Mr. Kiran is the chief librarian. He is assisted by 2 other librarians. He is very particular that every student must know in depth what library is all about and what are the value of information that is available there. So he will make sure, my dear students, when you come to campus, he will take you around to library, give you orientation in your classroom as well as in the library, and will ensure that you make use of the library to the best of your ability. Welcome to Mr. Kiran, the Chief Librarian.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, my dear students. Heartily welcome to Indian Academic Degree College. Kindly use the digital library. We have enough number of journals, books, everything. Once you come to the campus or when you are taking the online, you'll get to know the digital library. Thank you.
And finally, I would like to introduce the Physical Education Director, Mr. Prasanna Gowda. Prasanna Gowda hails from Mandya, and he is in charge of physical education of Indian Academic Degree College for the past 12 years. Hearty welcome to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Welcome, my dear students, and all the best.
Thank you, dear students. I hope you remember not all of them, at least your own heads of the department. That's very important. When someone asks you who teaches you, let us say English, you should not say a person who is very tall wearing specs. No, you must know the name of your teacher. The fact that you know the name of the teacher or head of the department clearly indicates you have great love and affection for the teachers. So I wish you all the best once again, and please interact with the teachers when you come back to campus, interact with the heads of the department, and you must make yourself comfortable here. When you are comfortable and feel at home, I can assure you the learning will take place easily. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Every experience in our life is being orchestrated to teach us something we need to know to move forward. We have student representatives from different streams to share some of their experiences at Indian Academy. Firstly, we have Trishala from 5th Sem BA to share her experience.
Good morning, freshers of Indian Academy Degree College. I am Trishala Balal of the Department of Humanities, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to address you all today. It's been 2 fruitful years since I first joined IADC back in 2018. And back then, like you guys, I attended orientation with a polarizing mix of feelings like anticipation and nervous energy. To be quite frank, I hadn't been sure if I'd made the right decision to attend IADC, but the moment I heard my senior's orientation speech, every reservation I had in my mind dissipated, and I knew beyond a shadow of doubt that this institution was going to prepare me for the world like no other. While applying, I'm sure the autonomous status of the college appealed to many of you as it did for me, and that's for good reason, because as a student of an autonomous institution, you are privy to a whole array of benefits. Namely, you get to receive tutelage in a carefully crafted syllabus that is more attentive to the volatile demands of society and a constantly evolving market. You're also poised to receive your diploma ahead of most students in the city, which means you get to start preparing for further studies earlier than most. As a student of Indian Academy, you are exposed to a curriculum that prioritizes soft skill cultivation, extracurricular activities, and practical knowledge just as much as theoretical learning. This paves the way for holistic and all-round development as opposed to creating automatons that are just good at rote memorization. This approach is most evident in the Department of Humanities, which I am very, very proud to belong to. At our department, we engross ourselves in the vibrant world of the arts and supplement our learning with frequent seminars, guest lectures, workshops, industrial visits, and soft skills training sessions, etc. We also boast a largest selection of extracurricular clubs than any other department in the college, namely the Literature Club, Movie Club, Theatre Club, Humanities Club, and Tourism and History Club. Each of these clubs expose us to the more exciting and invigorating aspect of our subjects and make learning a more enthralling experience. In addition to this, the department is also proud to annually conduct its intra and intercollegiate fests, Meraki and Metanoia respectively. Our department also approaches classes in a more progressive fashion. We implement multimedia facilities for our lectures and our assignments are creatively inclined. For example, in journalism, we had the privilege of writing articles for a published magazine. We also had the privilege of creating videos for a YouTube channel. For political science, we received extracurricular marks for visiting the district courts and learning about the judicial process and then recounting our experience there. In psychology, you get to approach the subject in fascinating new ways like exploring the therapeutic properties of art therapy and mindfulness. As a tourism and history student, you actually get to tour places, visit heritage monuments, and get a hands-on approach to learning. There's never ever going to be a dull moment in your time here at IADC, and more so if you're a part of the engaging humanities community. I hope I was able to assuage any fears you had regarding your choice to be a part of the IADC family, because this is the ideal place for forging lifelong friendships, kindling profound interest in learning, and also kickstarting a bright future. I wish you all the very best in your journey here, and I assure you that you're always welcome to approach your seniors or if you're in need of any assistance, advice, and of course, friends. Best of luck, and I'll see you all soon.
Thank you, Ms. Trishala. Up next, we have Ms. Monideepa from 5th semester BSc.
A very warm good morning to all the new faces of Indian Academy Degree College Autonomous. I can contemplate that starting off a new phase in your life might have you riled up with anxiety, confusion, stress, etc. And thus, especially for that reason, this orientation program is conducted so as to calm your nerves and to get you all familiar to the physical setup of our college, your faculty members, some of your classmates, and well, even me. I, Monideepa, gladly represent the Department of BSc and BCA, and I'm happy to welcome you all. The motto of our institution is to get ready for life, and probably that is the most apt thing to start off with, as you all look forward to start your new journey as degree students in this college. Indian Academy Degree College takes pride in being an autonomous college, which reflects its efforts for excellency in academics, self-governance, and enhancing quality of education. The autonomous structure of our institution was helpful as the syllabus and the curriculum was made so that learning can be made more effective for students from every mold. Coming from a different state to a very new place, even I was scared. When I attended my first class, there were so many questions that clouded my head, but that fear never lasted long. The vast diversity of the college and the amiable faculty members and staff made me feel comfortable. The Department of BSc is divided broadly into life sciences and physical sciences and provided me with an option to choose from a wide variety of courses and combinations which proved beneficial. Thus, I was able to learn 3 subjects in one single course. The college is provisioned with well-equipped labs and fosters research aptitude and curiosity among students. For physical science students and BCA students, we have fully air-conditioned computer labs which the students can utilize for their learning process. The encouragement that I got from my faculty members really made me to improve my skills and even learn new skills. The numerous workshops held in our college by different departments, like that of DNA fingerprinting, lecture series and fundamentals and applications of biotechnology, and the numerous seminars and webinars helped me gain insight on numerous topics and fueled my knowledge. The college also provided us with certification programs at nominal cost, like that of bioinformatics, intellect and property rights, etc., which culminated newer skills in us. It's not all studies though, as I also got to be part of various culture fests like Spectrum and Youth Trunk, conducted in alternate semesters and is open to all students, and also departmental fests and activities. The Department of BSc has its own nature club in which we get to enhance our creative skills and conduct various events spreading awareness on Tigers Day, Save Trees, Save Environment, etc. Every year we get to be part of the Science Fest Cienza, which includes various activities related to the field like quizzes, forensic games, puzzles, trivia, etc. Similarly, the Department of BCA conducts Exodium, which is an intra-departmental fest and includes various activities in which students take part enthusiastically. The best thing about my entire degree life was when I got to be part of the exhibition that takes place every year on National Science Day, where we get a chance to showcase our budding ideas and projects and get recognized for the same. Even intra-college exhibitions are held where students of other colleges compete and a unique idea or the creative project wins. But that's not all. Indian Academy also provides us with the chance to enhance and influence the younger generation by conducting e-Gurukul programs where the final year BCA students taught school students basics of utilizing technology. Also, I was part of various industrial visits organized by the various departments, which gave me a real-time exposure to the running and functioning of an industry. As a whole, IADC helps to nurture my skills, confidence, and makes me get ready for the life ahead. And I assure you that you all will also feel settled and at home in this abode. At times, things will go wrong, but there will also be times when things will go right. Together, we will accomplish every challenge that comes our way, and we will grow in competence and confidence going forward. And who knows, after a few years, it will be one amongst you addressing the youngsters and inspiring them with your experiences. As your fellow senior, I can just wish you all the best for the beautiful journey that lies ahead of you and lend a helping hand whenever needed. And promise that whenever you will feel wayward, we will be there to show you the light and guide you towards achieving excellence. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you, Monideepa. Next, we have Astra Samuel Manoj from 5th SEM BBA, representing BBA and BCom.
Greetings, my dear fellow mates. I'm Astra Samuel Manoj, a student of 5th semester BBA. I'm truly happy for this opportunity to be able to share my experience with you all. I would like to start by congratulating each and every one of you on your great achievement. I'm sure it has taken a lot of hard work, commitment, and sacrifices for successfully making it this far. I would most definitely say Indian Academy is the right place to invest your future in and reap the benefits of all the years of hard work you've done. It is my hope that you feel a sense of significant achievement and pride today in being a part of this event. Now, I want you all to join with me and reflect on as you open a new chapter in your academic journey. Joining Indian Academy Degree College Autonomous has definitely matched all my expectations above and beyond. The thoughts running in my head and the reality when I began my college life here was completely different. When I came here, it was so welcoming and heartwarming. Beginning from the first orientation program to my first day of college, everyone was so nice and so welcoming. The orientation of the BBA courses made me realize that BBA is an intensive training through the industry with a strong university education in management, marketing, accounting, finance, and entrepreneurship. This route into the management and financial field is being achieved through fun learning. I have the freedom to share my ideas and explore them. My teachers encourage me to have open dialogues and let my ideas out, no matter what it is. I have been given an opportunity to be an active part of the Student Government Council. I represent my class and my department in all of the areas of cultural activities. The department has multiple clubs called Nexus, Iris, ESL, and also hosts events such as Magnova and Dexterous. We also get to be a part of the intercollegiate fest called Yuvatarang, where students from colleges across Bangalore come and be a part of our celebrations. We also have an intracollegiate fest called Spectrum, where we get to participate against students of other departments across multiple events. We also have the freedom to pursue internships and learn real time about how organizations work and function. I was able to tap into a huge network of friends and seniors who encouraged me and supported me. I've been able to hone my skills for any challenging period, let it be for any sort of crisis management. Rather than being confused, I'm able to remain calm and understand every situation. I'm learning how to analyze any problem given to me and how to find a solution for it. Being a part of the management department will teach you the importance of business success combined with a plethora of events and endless club activities, drives and rallies. We have the most amazing teachers. Every single professor is highly trained, educated, with multiple years of real-time experience in the corporate sector as well as teaching. The Department of Commerce is one of the largest in terms of staff and student strength. The Department of Commerce conducts various departmental co-curricular and extracurricular activities to stand with the vision of exploring new horizons and gather collective wisdom through the 4 clubs, namely Talentia, ComQuest, Initium, and Kaleidoscope. These club activities help students build self-confidence and have a proactive approach. The department encourages beyond classroom learning through corporate safari, wherein the students get an opportunity to visit MNCs to imbibe experiential learning. The BCom banking and insurance students have the privilege of visiting Reserve Bank of India, Regional Office Bangalore, to understand the functioning of the RBI at a closer look. The department also has an MOU with the Institute of Cost Accountants of India, Bangalore chapter, which facilitates guest lectures and workshops from eminent resource persons of the industry. Our college's history and experience tells me that a huge proportion of today's graduates and alumni hold significant leadership roles in businesses and corporate companies. My college has taught me that career progression is not a right, it is a reward for hard work and dedication. You will be trained to communicate and approach companies or crack any interviews by the placement cell. I know for sure I will be graduating with a top class qualification from Indian Academy with multiple accreditations. I urge you to be proactive in your choice to be a part of the Indian Academy family. I wish you all the very best of good fortune for your future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Akshay. May I now request our Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Srinidhi K. Parthasarathy, an extraordinary leader and a great source of inspiration, to deliver the presidential address.
The most respected Chairman of Indian Academy Group of Institutions, Dr. Somshekhar, the Secretary of IAGI, Mrs. Bharati, the Head of the Institution of IADC, Dr. Jerome Xavier, the pool of vice heads of the departments who are present here, the Vice Principal, the faculty members, and my most loved students. It's indeed fortunate that you are here. Our admissions department touched base with 10,272 candidates. And out of those 10,272 candidates who were touched base and interviewed, you are the few who are with Indian Academy Group of Institutions or Indian Academy Degree College. What is so special about this institution? There are 440 autonomous colleges in South India and 71 autonomous colleges in Karnataka. They have been promoted by various people, leading people in the society, but this institution where you have so passionately joined is one of the very few institutions which has been promoted by a teacher. A teacher, a researcher has laid or sowed the seeds of this institution for the students and by the teachers. So the ground on which you stand at Indian Academy Degree College is plowed for the students and for nothing else. 2.5 decades back, when Dr. Somshekhar came to India from the United States of America, where he was teaching and researching, he had one aspiration in mind, that my teaching should go to the students. And from that very moment, the saga started, and all of you are extremely fortunate that you are joining that journey, which has been dedicatedly being driven by not only him, with the 110 strong faculty members of Indian Academy Degree College, and with more than 3,000 students who are present in this particular college. Very importantly, we have the limitations for the number of students where we are permitted, because of which we are 3,000 today. But we are sure that your dedication once you come here and your performance would definitely grow this breed of quality students who are coming to Indian Academy Degree College. The Honorable Principal of this degree college introduced the wisdom quotient of this institution. When he was doing so, each one of the heads of the department have dedicated and given their lives for students. Every moment they have lived, every breath they have taken, they have only thought about how to teach or how to inspire a student. And by this, they have given their lives to education. When he introduced the librarian, the chief librarian here, Kiran sits amidst 23,000 titles of books which are there in the library. As the principal said, we have 18 departments for which 23,000 titles of books are there and 36,000 volumes are there in the library for you to immerse yourself in first data, transform that to knowledge, utilize that to grow in wisdom, and then grow as a wise individual when you triced yourself in the horizons of the corporates. Indian Academy group of institutions or Indian Academy Degree College basically thrives on the philosophy of learning. Right from taking the definition of learning, just now, what more is there to speak? Your own students who have been 2 years more than you have spoken excellently well about this institution. One thing you should observe, my dear students who are stepping into their shoes, is the passion with which they spoke. One thing is the passion. The other thing is the helping hand which they most willingly gave you. Seniority comes with wisdom. Seniority will not come with the semester in which you are. They are 5th semester students. There are 3rd semester students who spoke to you just now. And that is the transformation which Indian Academy Degree College has created in the clay which they got into their hands. My dear students, you are like clay or like the uncut diamond. Diamond is also carbon, charcoal is also carbon. One is black, one has got the potential to shine. When we are talking about these two, the charcoal, when it is lit, when it is hot, it does not emit smoke, but it emits light. That is its property. But the same carbon is with diamond when it is crafted. The Gemological Institute gives triple excellence to that. Excellence in cut, excellence in glow, excellence in color. Indian Academy Degree College faculty members work day and night to create the triple excellence in you, wherein each one of your intellects glow without the unnecessary smoke which comes out of it. Each of you is like clay, where you offer yourselves to your teachers. And at the end of 3 years, the cohort of 2023, at the end of 3 years, you are created as the most worshipful idols, or the most beautiful idols which people see and admire. To this end, Indian Academy Degree College thrives on the very definition of learning. What is learning? Just now, your friend from the 5th semester BA spoke that it is not rote knowledge which is here. We are in the midst of transformation. We are at the juncture where education has to be transformed. At that time you have come here, the National Education Policy, which was recently announced by the Government of India, has put the entire educational space into a state which should be like mercury. We can't be like castor oils. We have to flow like mercury. This is the time where you are most fortunate that this institution is changing, and changing from exteriors, maybe rote knowledge, delivering notes, giving notes, making you write notes, to something which is more experiential, where you drive the learning space. My dear students, each one of you is a leader within yourself. Unless and until you discover that leader in you, you will not have any followers who will take you as leaders. So, what is tomorrow? Warren Bennis, one of the most acclaimed leadership coaches, said a leader has to see the tomorrow in today. So today, on 14th of October, 2020, when you have your Tries with Destiny with Indian Academy Degree College, you are going to be tomorrow's citizens with the national education policy being implemented, with starting from your batch and coming into force from the next batch. This is very important. First thing is experiential learning. You experience here, immerse yourself into knowledge. A student went to a teacher and he said, I have got some doubts. The teacher was busy. He was surfing the World Wide Web. And the teacher said, I'm busy, I'll come back to you in 5 minutes. Do one thing, there's a bucket of water, fill this bucket of water, and then bring it for me because I have some work in the garden. And he brought the bucket of water, and the teacher said, he gave the sieve to the student, and he said, fill this sieve with water. The student took the sieve, went on pouring water inside the sieve, and the water went on flowing down. And this guy thought that the teacher is old enough, 70, 80 years old, he doesn't even understand things. And this generation, these teachers cannot teach. He said, teacher, you do not know the sieve cannot hold water. Teacher finished surfing the World Wide Web. At that point of time, he took the sieve and he immersed the sieve inside water. The water was above the sieve, the water was under the sieve, and it was filled with water. Unless and until, my dear students, you immerse yourself in that ocean of knowledge, mentally and physically. The vice principal spoke about the rules and regulations of the college. One is your physical attendance. One is your mental presence. When you're talking about the mental presence, it is the immersion in that ocean of knowledge which your teachers bring in every session, day in and day out. What happens beyond 4 o'clock or 3:15 or 4:15 or 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock next day morning is more important than what happens between 8:30 and 4 o'clock in the classroom. 3 important interactions in the learning environment you will have. The first is your interaction with the content, the textbooks, the library books, and all the knowledge which is transferred onto you in terms of content would be your first interaction, which is the learner-content interaction. The second one is your interaction with your peer, which is learner-learner interaction. And the third interaction is with your teachers, learner-teacher interaction. You need to excel in all these 3 interactions. What you get, books are not dead objects, my dear friends. The author of the book would have given his life, would have given his emotions, would have given his own self to write. And that book is the manifestation of that divinity or knowledge which is there inside him. So you need to take in that. That is the learner-content interaction. And once you take in that, share it with your friends. Try to learn what they know. That is learner-learner interaction. And beyond a certain point, you speak to your teachers, which is learner-teacher interaction. By this, you will take control on the learning environment which you so passionately belong to Indian Academy Degree College. You have a big responsibility, my dear students. You are stepping into a college which has been accredited and assessed A grade over the last 10 years, not now, A grade over the last 10 years. And the most important criteria is curriculum and student progression. So you play the major role in we getting A grade again. It is not only the responsibility of the teachers, it is not only the responsibility of the administrators, it is the responsibility of the students, so that you set or shift the paradigm for the future generation to come, and you become worthy brand ambassadors for this great institution. Time is the crux of this institution. I was given to start at 10:55. The BCom student ended at 10:55 and I started at 10:55. So you can understand how the principal, HODs and faculties are going to take care of you. Thank you so very much, and you will shine in life.
Thank you, sir, for your motivating and encouraging words. I now request Professor Jafar Mohammed, Principal, Indian Academy Evening College and Professor of Department of Bse Commerce, to propose a vote of thanks.
Most respected Chairman and other dignitaries, staff and students, Indian Academy Degree College Autonomous is in forefront of providing cost-effective and quality education. In its march and the journey of more than 2.5 decades, it has always aimed at achieving excellence. Today is a red letter day for the newly joined students for the academic year 2020-21. We are in the formal inauguration. On this momentous occasion, I would like to thank the Chairman of the Indian Academy Education Trust Dr. T. Somshekar, for gracing the occasion. I, on my own personal behalf and behalf of the entire institution, express deep sense of gratitude and thanks. Thank you, sir. I feel privileged to acknowledge with thanks the support of Honorable Secretary of Indian Academy Education Trust, Mrs. Bharati T, for her encouragement and all-round support. We also thank the other members of the Indian Academy Education Trust. We all get to hear from the Chief Operating Officer of Indian Academy Group of Institution, Dr. Srinidhi Parthasarathi. Your august presence and words of wisdom are indeed special. We, on behalf of the entire institution, like to express heartfelt thanks and gratitude. Thank you, sir. We are extremely fortunate to have in the helm of affairs of the institution our beloved principal, Dr. Jerome Xavier. Sir's address on the occasion indeed special. We, on behalf of the entire institution, express gratitude and thanks. Thank you, sir. We are indebted to the Vice Principal, Professor Shalini R, for her extreme concern for the students' discipline and all-round well-being of the student. Thank you, madam. I am certainly grateful to all the heads of the department, staff, students, and the parents and all other who have contributed directly and indirectly in making today's program a reality and a grand success. Once again, thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dear students, make your experience at Indian Academy the foundation of great ideas, great discoveries, and great innovations. We, the faculty, are here to help you in your quest of knowledge. Focus on ideas and learn as much as possible. With this remark, I wish you the most fulfilling and rewarding experience at this great college. Before we come to the conclusion of this program, there are a few announcements for the students. There was one question raised in the chat box regarding online class. Online classes will be starting from tomorrow, that is 15th of October. Kindly get in touch with your respective department faculty members to know the details about it. And I request all the BCom students to stay connected on the same Zoom link for the Department of Commerce orientation, which will be taken over shortly. Other students, please check your WhatsApp group or your mail for the link to join for your respective departmental presentations by HOD and faculty members, which will be scheduled between 11:30 to 12:30 today. Thank you all.
So thank you very much. Have a pleasant day and fantastic academic year. God bless you all.